Hi, good YouTube, I'm Max, and today I don't want to open some booster packs, but I want to talk about something I want to discuss with myself pretty much. And if you want with you, you can write what you think about my points in the description below. Let me know if I'm too much off here or whatever. As you can see, I have two collector's rares, reinforcements of the army here. One is from King's Court and one is from Rarity 1. Hard to say after all this time that the set is out. But my problem is that Konami is reprinting cards in the same rarity over and over and over again. By now I think there are multiple collector's rare versions of many cards, for example reinforcements of the army. I pulled a Rescue Rabbit from King's Court a while ago, which also has a reprint in Rarity 2. And there are many other examples like Book of Moon and Mystical Space Typhoon and stuff like Solemn Judgment having like multiple secret rares or ultra rares and all that stuff. I think this sucks. On the positive, it makes nice looking cards affordable to many people, but the downside is that collectors get screwed over really hard by that, in my opinion. The solution for this could be pretty simple, and that's just what they are doing with quarter century secret rares at the moment. They announced for the quarter century Bonanza that cards with a quarter century secret rare version that is out already will not get another reprint in QCR. So there's going to be one high rare version of the cards and not a QCR reprint. And why don't they do this with other stuff as well? I mean, Rota was a super rare in Legacy of Darkness way back in the day, and when they started reprinting for the first time with Dark Beginning and Dark Revelation, most of the cards that got reprinted had either a downgrade in rarity to make them easier to access, or they got a rarity upgrade because Konami realized, oh, this card is pretty nice and people like it and it's played in a lot of decks. Let's up it in rarity. For example, Raigeki went from a super rare in LOB to an ultra rare in Dark Beginning, and other cards came down in rarity a little. The point where I would stop upping the rarity is, or reprinting rarities is, if a card has maybe a super rare. I don't mind that being reprinted years later in another super rare version, because super rare, well, it's at the moment it's kind of low rare for most sets. They're guaranteed in the main sets, guaranteed super rares per booster, and I don't think this would hurt anybody. But if you start reprinting ultra rares and higher, which are not guaranteed even in today's main sets, where holos are way easier to pull than maybe 15 years ago, that's not okay in my opinion. You can have one secret rare version of a card, you can have one ultra rare version of a card, a collector's rare, an ultimate rare, a QCR or a Starlight or whatever, but don't print multiple versions of each of those. Not multiple collector's rare versions of the same card and the same artwork. Don't do ultis like cards that have an ultimate rare already from their original sets or from OTS packs or something. Don't put them in products like the Rarity collections with another ultimate rare printing. This is just stupid in my opinion. I don't mind them reprinting in sets where the base rarity is not common but rare, like the collector's rare sets. You can put all the cards you want to have or you want to give people, print them as rares, print them as super rares, but don't up them too much, because it screws over collectors. And sometimes, I mean, it was with Red as Dark Dragoon, I think. It came out in one of the megatins and was super short printed, and then they were like, oh yeah, you get another version of it, and then it was a Starlight, so that doesn't help the player base. They will not get a Starlight Dragoon cheaper than an ultra rare Dragoon from before, and the ultra rare prices will not drop because there are maybe a few hundred Starlights out there in the whole world from Dragoon. So that was a weird thing they did. And yeah, this is pretty much my opinion on this topic. It's such a bummer to be happy about the King's Court version that I pulled. I actually pulled 2 of these and was so stoked when King's Court came out. And yeah, now it's pretty much worthless because this is like, yeah, maybe 3 or 4 euro at max, I think. And yeah, it ruins the collector value. And for playing, it doesn't matter if it's a super rare or if it's a collector's rare. So you can give the players the low rares for small money, and whoever wants to play a high rare deck and can afford it can of course buy the collectible versions, and then the collectors who want to have the cards for their collection can also decide whether or not they want to pay a higher price for the high rare versions, and if not, it's okay as well, because they can get at least some foil versions as a super rare maybe. So that is just my opinion on this. I hope this wasn't too chaotic, too unstructured, but I just decided to do a video like this where I ramble on about stuff that annoys me with Konami's reprint policy. I don't mind reprints, and of course I don't mind that the game gets cheaper to play, but the collecting and, yeah, the hunting for certain cards gets less exciting when high rare versions of cards get reprinted in different sets, and yeah, that's just a bummer in my opinion. Let me know what you think. Thank you for, yeah, it was more listening than watching, and as always, thank you on random old school Yu-Gi-Oh! There we go. See ya.